go. The auction is live now.
You should probably get a job announcing for this.
Oh, dude. In high school, I did my morning announcements to the whole class.
Did you really?
To the whole school, yeah.
No way.
And they cut that program down.
Why?
Because I would talk for 3 minutes every morning. And they're like, we don't need that every day.
They're all 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, no one told me 30 seconds.
We got 1 minute, please.
1 minute, please. No. I would sing songs. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we would sing songs. Like an opening song.
Damn.
And then we would start talking about the updates of the week, the sports, who won, who didn't.
You're just high as fuck, huh? Just like fucking.
I've been
I
here
really
since...
love being at school, man. This is awesome to be with you guys. So good.
So good.
I feel so like I'm part of a community right now.
I've been here since 4 a.m.
I got a voice. Man, it feels so good to have a voice. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Whole school yell if you can hear me. Wow!
Imagine.
Tear down all the posters in your class if you can hear me.
Do it now. Don't let them stop you.
All right, it's a very special day today. Today is Thursday. We're in the office at Cat and Cloud. They got all kinds of stuff going on. Eddie's typing like it's his job. Money Mike's making some spreadsheets. Leah's doing a milk training.
Spreadsheets.
Herman and Marker, they look like they're about to fight right now. But Dulce is bidding.
Dulce is in a
She's in the Cup of Excellence auction.
Yeah.
She had a hopeful coffee that she was trying to get.
I was outbidded at 7 a.m.
Already outbid.
It's all right.
Auction started when?
Auction started at 6 in the morning on the dot.
6 in the morning, auction popped off. And you were looking for... We'll talk about the lot you were hoping to get.
Yeah. I was looking for Nelín Guzman's official name, Nelín Giovanni Guzman Muñoz, from La Sorsals Finca. I was looking for his lot, specifically the Parainema Nacho. It's his first year doing that lot. He was super excited, super passionate about it, and he's one of our best friends club. And so we wanted to get that lot. We wanted to share it with the world, and now the world will get it. Not us.
From someone else.
Yeah.
And you were going to use it for Brewers
We
Cup?
were going to use it for Brewers Cup. We were going to share some coffee with B Bright
Oh, yay.
from Los Angeles with Frank Law. Hello, Frank Law.
So it's your first time bidding on a Cup of Excellence auction?
It is my first time bidding at a Cup of Excellence auction, and it's not like the Bad Bunny concert. I will not be guaranteed tickets or lots, and I have a budget, which is something I got to remember. Budgets.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about COE in the last podcast, I'm pretty sure, but you want to give a quick rundown on what the auction system is?
Yeah, for the Cup of Excellence.
Yep.
So there's this whole big program, the Alliance of Coffee Excellence. It's a platform for different countries. Specifically, I'm going to talk about Honduras. And a lot of producers turn in their lots. They have to meet a certain minimum. And then their cups, they're analyzed to see if they'd be a good fit for Cup of Excellence. It goes through an auction. It gets filtered out. Hundreds of people, hundreds of producers, thousands of producers enter this. It goes from 300 to I think 100 to then it goes to the final 50. Gets judged by international judges, and then it goes into a final 30 producers.
So there's 30 on auction right now. 30 coffees on auction right now.
30 of the best coffees in Honduras from all over. Most of them from Santa Barbara, which is really cool. Santa Barbara. And then other places. Lempira was the one that everyone was excited for.
And then kick me some knowledge on how the categories work, because COE didn't always have categories.
No, this is their first year doing categories. There's a lot of mixed feelings. It was my first auction, so no feelings. Lots
Sounds
of
like you got a lot of feelings, Dulce. Guys, I'm also here, just in case you're wondering. I just had a half
Jerry's back. He had a burrito.
Jerry is on the phone with us. Jerry, would you like to say some words? No, just kidding. It's my turn to speak.
Dulce got here at 5:30 in the morning, did light meth, and here she is.
We got
That's
some
coffee.
options,
Coffee's
some
light meth.
gambling. Yeah. This is the side of the green coffee you don't get to see every day.
Did you listen to Bad Bunny before you got here?
I was listening to it, actually.
Knew it, dude. Based on your vibes, I knew you listened to Bad Bunny.
Thank you. Yeah, Weiser was here. We were doing karaoke.
That Bunny was bad.
He was making some noises, some like chicken sounds. Anyways,
Categories.
Back to it. Categories. 3 categories. There's Honduras exotics. Anything that isn't naturally grown in Honduras. So geishas. There's some SL28s. There's not Javas, but there's some pacamaras.
For those listening who don't know what those things are, it just means they're different varieties of coffee plant.
Yes, sir. And then there's Parainema Cachara, Parainema Wash, Parainema Nacho, and then Honduras typical. Typical coffees found there. So literally típica, pacas, Típica. That's it. Mostly
pacas,
típicas and
típica.
pacas. Those are the two.
And have they done the categories in any of the other countries, or is this the first time ever? Like, first time with categories, first auction? Because every country has their own auction.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is the first time they do categories.
Yeah.
Are they going to do this for the whole season in every country, or is this just
that's
this
a
place?
wonderful question.
We're only on the board here, so I guess we have to ask. Let's
don't
see.
even know. Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and consult Google.
Google.
I think the categories make sense, honestly.
They do make sense.
From
I like it.
From my point of view, never having participated in an auction before,
Yeah.
I kind of like the categorization because you've got so many different. It's really hard to score something like a Parainema against a geisha. It's just a different kind of level. So it makes sense to you kind of be in community of like coffees.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you feel about it? How do you feel?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's wild to me that they're graded in the same, so they're cupped blind. All the judges cup blind, but they're mixed in with naturals, honeys, and washed. And so there's a lot of honeys and washed and naturals competing with each other. And one of the things I did notice is there is 3 categories, but Honduras exotics still score higher than the other 2 categories of Parainema Cachara. I'm probably murdering that, by the way.
But that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense.
Do you find it odd?
No, I don't find it odd. It's just I would have had a better pricing if it didn't have 3 categories. No, I'm just kidding. It's great. It's good for them.
Oh, so you think that some of the coffees would go for less if they were just all lumped in the same category?
Yeah, I think some coffees would be lumped for less, which is not the best for the producers.
Right.
So
by being in that category, you're almost not guaranteed, but it's more likely that you're going to get a higher price because it's seen as more valuable.
Yeah.
I mean, just even the name, right?
Yeah,
Exotics, like,
right.
Ooh.
But it's also, I think one of the things that I did notice here is that scores are beautiful, and if there's not first or second, everything is up for grabs. Like at 7 a.m., Nelín's was 1310, and Parainema Natural that placed higher, 2 ranks higher, was still at 8. And so just seeing where that preference in people's palate, and I was talking to Weiser about it, it was just like, if you're a company and you know what you want and you know what coffee fits your profile, like you're willing to pay that outside of the scores or categories.
Right.
And so that was, I think it's more of like, that's how I feel. It's more of like an observation of everything since my first year, still learning.
Right. So you're basically looking at you got all the samples, and then it's basically an open market to where it's like, you don't care if it's a 92 or 87. It's like, I want that coffee. I want that coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a backup coffee that you were going to bid on if you didn't get this one, which we didn't get?
Benjamins or Arturos, but that was way out of our budget. So that was just me just looking at it. I was like, oh, that's nice. No, that was the only one I was going for. We were going to share it with Be Bright, and that was it.
What was Frank's top end? Like his cap for money?
His cap was whatever we were comfortable with.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
so
baller move right there, dude.
I know, right?
Let me drop a little knowledge based on the internet. So thus far,
Hmm.
in 2023, Brazil was the first to start with multiple categories.
Okay.
And it is going in a country by country basis. Guatemala jumped on in 2024 to do the same thing. Honduras this year is the first in 2025, and we will see where the rest happens. But the rule change did happen recently. So October 2023 was the first change in over 2 decades.
Whoa.
So there you go. There's your information.
know.
So more countries will pick up on this, assuming, the processes are utilized. Interesting factoid for the day, people.
Factoid.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
There you go. Now we know. If you don't know, now you know.
You don't know, now we know.
It's fun to see Nelín over there, very excited.
With his little paddle.
That's his first time in COE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's his first time doing proper natural in that way, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to do naturals this next year. And then his first time turned out pretty good.
And Benjamin's all, I bet you won't. And he's all, what now, fool?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's all,
yeah.
just put it out here and rake it up real nice. Get that airflow
Real
burn it.
nice. Look at that. Look at that bean.
No
look at,
fermentation.
Look at the color. You
Look
guys
at the
can't see it, but it's
positive
like
vibes.
a ruby red. Just like
That
a shirt.
actually is
It
really
looks like
pretty.
from back
It
here.
looks like cherry.
It almost looks like it has cherry on it.
Yeah, it looks like
Almost
yellow
looks like
it's
and
a
red.
cherry. Yeah.
Or it almost looks like roasted coffee you were saying yesterday.
Roasted coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's amber red.
The light
Just the
roast.
little buddy excited for his coffee. Currently still at 410.
Who's closest if we ended at 1410 in our bidding group?
So we have a personal side bid.
That'd be you, Dulce.
Dude, this
Nope,
shit's,
that'd be
this shit's
Michael
going
W.
for $20, bro.
That's what
it's
I think
going
too.
for
You think
$20.
I'm going
$2?
1925.
$2 bets?
I don't.
Person's not willing to put it in for the money.
He does not want it.
I spent all my money on pastry.
Michael M and Michael Upside M. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
We're waiting for Michael to. We're actually waiting for Chuck to come and bid. Put his money in the pool.
Is he coming in today? Are you putting more money in right now?
No, I'm not putting more money in. I'm thinking about it.
Told you, dude. Dulce has a gambling issue. What is the gambling website we can get people?
I can still pay my bills.
It's not an issue. It's not an issue if I got all my limbs, teeth, and I can pay my bills. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That was legendary. Facts are facts.
That's like when people say that Michael Jordan had a gambling problem. It's like the dude doesn't have a gambling problem. He's richer than God. There's no problem here at all. The guy just likes to gamble.
He just loves. So
what's the problem?
Exactly.
how are we going to get this energy into the real coffee world, though? This is what I think we need
This
to
is the
figure
real
out.
coffee world. We're
Nah,
sitting
but it's
in
just
the
us
real
in
coffee
here.
world.
People are listening. I'm talking about extended familia, dude.
Well, I think Leah might be the key to the church there.
Oh,
Now we're gonna have to turn
Leah?
that frown upside down over there.
You
She's
know
not
what I'm
invested
saying?
in this at all. She's over there eating
No,
oatmeal.
she was crushing in the training lab. She was getting hearts on fire like a diamond.
Well, Hearts on Fire is almost like Heart in a Cage from Strokes, the album.
Heart in a
Wanna
cage.
join?
Heart in a Cage, dude. Yeah, I got some real lore on that
You can make
song.
yourself a quick 20.
All my friends in Chico would love
Did
me
you
for
bet,
this one.
Leah? Coward.
See, look at Leah just over there. Why would you do that?
Dulce, I want to know, do you have plans to do, are we going to do another COE auction? Is this just a special because we're just so closely tied in with Honduras?
Well, Nelín is our guy.
Yeah, Nelín is
He's
our
in the
guy.
Best Friends
We'll
Club.
follow him everywhere until he outgrows us.
Right, but do you have the itch to do more of this?
Oh, I
like
have
the first
the
time I
itch.
did a barista competition,
Yeah.
when I was done, I immediately thought I have to do another one as soon as possible.
Just like right now. So,
yeah, I need to go.
tangent, I signed up to, I sent in like 3 applications to be an observer in Thailand, Peru, and Brazil.
What does that mean?
So observer is the thing you do before you become a scoring judge in an international jury of Cup of Excellence cuppings.
You're like shadowing people?
Shadow people, you score, but your numbers don't count. And then you calibrate with them. So it's like a whole week's process of training, cupping, talking to people from all over the world, on all over the palettes. So that's exciting. I think that's the way, with all the Q grading stuff kind of evolving and things changing and all this uncertainty of where things are going to go, COE has been there, is consistent. It's something that we can grow with and do our own thing and still know what nothing's going to change. Maybe things are changing, the categories. But yeah, I have an itch to be a judge. I have an itch to be there. And I did taste the coffees, the samples, but being there and being the scoring and seeing what other people think from all over the world, yeah.
We have some more samples to taste.
We have
we taste
15
some
more
now?
samples. We can taste. You want to do all table?
Let's do it, dude.
I'm down.
Yeah,
you don't
we should talk
understand.
it. Let's
I'll do it
throw
right
it
now.
down. We'll do it. Freaking do it. We'll talk about the coffees.
Everyone get out of the table. It's just me. I'm the only one on the table.
How do they pick who's going to be in that observer program?
That's a wonderful question. I don't know, but one of the things I do know is that if you are a member, it gives you a leg up on
Okay.
people that are not members.
And you're a member now.
We are a member now.
So
yes.
we were talking about this in our other podcast. And I was speculating. So what are
Speculous.
the things that happen when you become a member? What do we have access to that we didn't prior to being members?
That's a wonderful question to ask.
Well, thanks, Dulce. Gosh.
We have access to the auction. That is one of the biggest things. So financially looking at it, yeah, we're going to talk about finances and money.
Talk about it, dude. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
I just bid it. No. So the auction itself to partake in it and get samples if you're not a member is a total of like $790.
Okay.
Had I been a member, it'd only be $850. So not only do I get a leg up in being an observer/judge, I also get the samples and the auction entrance fee into that. I also get you just get to know more about. There's educations, there's trainings, I can ask for more samples.
More samples, dude. Let's get a bunch of samples and then just drink them because we aren't going to get the coffee anymore.
Just give me more.
Consolation prize. More samples. Thanks.
It also gets you into other auctions if that's the membership you want to go for.
Okay.
So if you want to go into El Salvador, Thailand, Taiwan, other places, you get to be part of that auction as well.
So wait, so this actually okay.
So instead of paying to be a part of each individual auction at a higher price, you just get easier access to all the auctions.
we also now could get
You're in the
samples
club.
for all. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I think, really fun for education, and honestly, at least for, I know it's not a lot of samples, but for maybe upper leadership or leadership in general, to be able to have you bring in all the samples from the different COEs so we can taste the dynamics. Like I was talking to Dulce the other day, and I know very little about coffees from Thailand, or if we're doing India and places like that. It's like we don't bring them in, and therefore we don't necessarily explore them yet, right? And so being able to even just like get my mind and or mouth around a flavor profile from a different part of the world be really interesting. Even Brazil, honestly, it's like, what are Brazil COEs like now? You know, when you won in 2000 whatever 8 or 9 with a single origin Brazilian coffee, but people aren't using those like that anymore, and they probably could, but you know what I'm saying? It's like people don't expect Brazilian coffees to be, they don't want to buy them for quite the same price. They don't expect them to be as dynamic, and again, that might be the case for these other places. I'm wondering what the COE coffees are tasting like.
Yeah, I haven't had a high caliber, quote unquote high caliber Brazil for probably 8 years.
Well, yeah, since we probably sent Alyssa and Lucas.
That was probably 2016, 2017.
That was 2017-ish. We can ask young Reezy, but yeah, and we sent them to.
They bid
and
on.
That was not even COE. That was Best of Brazil is what it was at the time, because we were doing Best of Colombia, and we sent people to that as well. But yeah, we gave them bidding opportunity, and we got I think 2 coffees, 2 lots.
Do you remember what the price was?
It wasn't a lot.
I mean, the C market and everything was at a dramatically different point then. It wasn't a lot, but I think it was.
They're probably.
I think they were
$6 or
$7
coffees.
Yeah, they were both like $6 to $8 coffees.
Yeah,
and I think we gave them that range. I think when Sarah Shirley went to Colombia, I think she might have paid $8 for one of them. That was like Best of Carmo. Oh, and Tanner got to go to Colombia also. Anyway, these are all team members. In case you're new to Cat and Cloud, when we were smaller, we would send every single person to coffee origin regions until we got too big to be able to handle that, and then we had to move it into
15-20
leadership.
Wait.
Nellyn's up.
Nellyn's up.
This just
Nellyn's
in.
up.
This just in.
15-20 is the new. Everyone.
We're up to 15-20. So somebody jumped up. There's a $1.10 jump out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, $1.10. Who's out? 15-20. No one's out. No one. Oh my God.
The question.
Who is bidding? Let's see.
Are they still down to 3?
There's a new number.
There's a fourth number.
30-10.
There's a new
I'm keeping
number.
track of the buyers here.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to get that money.
I'm trying to get that 18.
$1, Bob. Always $1, Bob. They're all going
on a run now, huh?
Man, if we're talking about the
Just
joy,
has to go up a little bit.
the joy of the sale.
Oh, 50-84.
Maybe we need to send Dulce on more
50-84 is the winner.
sales calls.
We don't know.
You
We
only
just
know
know
their number.
numbers.
Not the big reveals at the
But
end.
50-84 has been the one that's been outbidding me. They're at an auto bid, and they constantly keep at it.
So 50-84 is there.
You gonna talk a little trash? Like, fuck off? No, but they outbidded us. I had a budget at 12.
Love this
I
journey
talked a
for
lot
you.
of shit before it hit 12, and then it hit 12.
Dulce's
I
in
was
here just like,
kind of step back.
A lot of shit before it hit 12. I was a big man in the room before it hit 12.
freaking.
I'm winning this
I was
coffee.
Hefe up until Dulce, and
got
then it
these
was
deep
over.
pockets.
It was over. So
I can see, homie, your pockets ain't nervous.
Just ready.
Then she was all "Vai con Dios, boy."
I'm out.
You out here with your silk shirt, jewelry,
Oh my
got your hamburger meat hanging
Get your
out, looking all
hamburger meat.
Miami,
Looking all.
Got my hammy.
just balling, bro. People can't handle it.
Are we painting good pictures right now?
I think we need to figure out who that person is.
That 58. You just tell me. I'll
And
be
just-
like, does someone want to share that? Who's going for it?
Yeah.
Should I?
Someone should be the back end information, hub where I have everybody's number.
You need a guy in the computer.
Right. Get that number. We'll book a plane ticket right now, and we're gonna do a little old
Did you just
school-
write that? Hello,
old
I am
school
interested in
ins-
buying the coffee.
No. Imagine, hello. Who is buying this?
Hello, can I get some coffee, please?
The price has now increased,
Wait.
y'all.
The
The price increased, y'all.
Damn, that's spiking.
Interest rate of 50%.
Thing is spiking.
$17.70 is the price of Nelín's coffee, Parainema Natural.
Damn, we were way low. We never had a chance. We were never in the game.
I'd rather be a has-been than a never was.
Auctions are the worst, dude. I cannot stand auctions. She's just like, I got all those Bring a Trailer updates set, sending me cars that are opening bids
Chuck's
after
got
1 or 2
minute.
days, and it feels like, I can maybe
that's not
afford
Chuck.
this, and then it's a hockey stick curve. It's like, shoo! All the ballers come out at night, dude. Everybody who has the big money hasn't even bid yet. They're just like, I'm just wait this one out.
10 o'clock, y'all.
What does that mean?
Chuck's out.
Chuck's out.
Oh, is that the cap? 10
That's
o'clock?
the cap.
Didn't
Yeah,
sit in
because
time.
Michael's out.
Yeah,
So
once we lose somebody,
too
can't
much
bet
info.
anymore.
Too many is out. Ooh.
Too much of a calculated.
All right. I mean, bets are in.
It
Yes.
looks like
We're
Krista's
sealed.
gonna win this thing. Honestly,
Krista?
2250.
Nah, dude, I'm in. I get it. 1925. They're gonna stop right then. They're gonna stop
dude.
between 1925 and it'll be like 1940.
It's 10 o'clock.
35.
This thing goes till 2. This shit
Yeah.
is about to cook, dude.
So, anyways, we're sitting pretty. Nelly is sitting pretty.
Waiting. Just waiting.
You
Buying.
got enough fuel in your dual safe for the rest of this day? Do you need to fuel up? You know.
Yeah, dude. 2 o'clock's my cap. Just like this
So-
budget I had.
What other countries are you most interested in tasting now that you have access and we have access to COE coffees?
Oh.
Tell me
Just so
that.
that I am not throwing out lies here.
You gonna
Let
Google?
me be specific.
Okay.
Specific language on the way. So what is involved in our community member is members only pricing on Cup of Excellence and
Oh,
NW
we're
sample
back.
sets. Digital welcome packet and personalized membership certificate. Access to members only digital content and information material. 20% off education, technical trainings, and immerse courses. Preferences for jury placement given to ACE members. That is what we are.
Ace.
Dude, we're an
Ace.
ace.
That's right.
And priority access and invitations to special events. A great entry-level option for businesses looking to explore ACE and COE programs with the flexibility to choose your favorite COE and/or NW sample sets as members-only pricing.
What's NW?
Wonderful question. It's the reason I said NW. I don't know what it means. Let me find out.
Nice.
Let me find out.
I don't know actually what ACE is also. Tell me.
Oh, that one I do know. That one is Alliance of Excellence. And that's the program. That's the platform.
Alliance of Coffee Excellence.
Alliance
Okay.
for
ACE.
Coffee Excellence. Yep.
We don't hear that one thrown around quite as
No.
much.
That's
in
the company that
conversation.
owns COE or that puts on
The
COE.
platform that
Or the-
has it all in there.
The platform that has it all.
We got 1 minute on the clock before if no one bids in the next 59 seconds. Okay, are you in?
59
hold on.
seconds.
Did you want to partake?
Boys, excitement levels through the roof on that one.
It's a $22 pot.
Weiser's gonna love editing this one. I tell you what.
Yeah.
That's a
it's
no
time.
right there.
It's
That's
a no, dude. Don't force him in.
Just say
Don't
no.
force him
Yes or
in.
no?
He knows better.
Just say no. Now what, guys?
I know.
You're doing so
We tried to
well.
start a podcast about stuff.
I think you can add another $2.
What's your philosophy on like, I can't do this.
What's
I was
something?
gonna say something totally not
What's
good.
something that you want people to ask you about, but nobody ever does?
Yeah,
dude?
what's something that's like really in there?
What's something that's real? Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You're
I was
talking
talking
me.
to Jared, but either one of you guys.
What's something
I
that's
feel like
something-
that question was reflective.
I
It was
never
like a
think about what I
waterfall.
want people to ask me. I'm like, I wish people would just ask me more like, like, what's it really like,
What's it really like?
I'll ask you right now, dude.
actually
What's it
under-
really like?
Dude, exactly. Different than you expected. I tell you what. Whatever expectation is, change it. It's different than that. Hard out there.
Holy moly.
I know, right? It's jumped another $1.
Parainema washed, first place, $40 a pound.
OMG.
Second
$40
place,
a pound for first place
2010.
Parainema wash coffee.
Third, which is a Parainema Natural, $22.10.
Why don't you tell people what's up with
17.
Parainema?
What's up with it? Why is it in its own category?
What is it?
It's a really big tree, really tall tree
Okay.
that people use ropes to pick cherries off of. It is.
You'd say that about regular old cherry trees here in America as well. So keep going.
Yeah, but you can't use a ladder. You can't.
Is it
No.
is it rust resistant?
Yeah, come on.
It's a
This
Variety,
is-
right?
this is so it was created, right?
It was created.
It was by eCafe,
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a full green leaf coffee. Like the tree looks green.
and it is created
Large
to
beans.
resist rust,
Resist
right?
rust. Yield is pretty good.
So they took
Cup quality is pretty good.
what was the coffee that was completely rust resistant and at low level? Was it
Trivia.
lim?
Can you guess it?
Was that
it
what it was?
Robusta hybrid?
It was one of those hybrids. Yeah, it was like a Catamore blended with mixed with something else, and I can't remember offhand. Do you not remember?
No,
It's okay
I
if you don't.
remember.
Part Liberica.
We're gonna take your cue away just for that.
It's highly resistant to leaf rust.
I
Well, joke's on
just
you.
said
They're
that.
going to take it away from me already because it's going
Hey,
to be evolved.
bad guys out
into
there. We just
a
talked about it.
Evolved
Evolution is out there.
evolution. So
Okay, fine.
So wait, what? Yeah, how was it developed?
What is para?
resistant to the bugs, the coffee berries,
Yes, the berry boar.
to leaf rust. It grows in medium to low altitude. Good quality cup.
It's crossed between a Timor and a VSRC, both of which the VSRC, typically in the past there have been flavors that are delicious that come out of that, and it has won awards in other
So
places.
wait, run that back for me one more
Timor
time.
and
Oh,
VSRC.
Timor is
and Timor's the low level.
That's the hardy
low,
one.
Yeah, the hardy, I don't think it's Robusta per se, but it is resistant to rust, and it's grown at lower elevations and not typically tasting delicious. It's usually very herbal and vegetal, and it's just but somehow they put these two together, and mostly specifically at this point, by the way, in Santa Barbara Mountain, they're producing flavors that are really amazing. So we get coffees that are grown at 1,200 1,500 meters. 15 is actually fairly high for Honduras, but that have really complex, delicious flavors, and coffees that are winning in competitions, in barista competitions as well. So now here we are, fast forward a few years, and they're definitely always pretty bright in acidity, and they always have some form of tropicality to them. But again, this was kind of a unique, it wasn't the expectation. It was like let's try this, and then the cup quality was coming out way higher. They yield well, they grow well, they don't take a lot of care comparatively to the Typicas and the Pacas, which, I mean, good to take care, but it's just something that has been a challenge with rust and bugs and climate change. Yeah.
And you'll see that I remember the first time I got introduced to a variety like that was when I went to Colombia, and they have a variety called Colombia, which is super confusing in and of itself.
Very genius name. I wondered where they came up with that.
But I think that was also a rust-resistant cultivar that I think it is an Arabica coffee, but I think was maybe spliced with a little bit of Robusta, way back in the day,
Totally.
to give it at its inception, to give it those rust-resistant qualities. Just really hardy, hard to kill. So you have countries developing these things to protect their, big export crops.
And coffee rust often happens with colder temperatures, correcto?
Correcto.
Is that right? Yep. For people who are listening and don't know these things,
How you do?
there's a lot to learn and know about specialty coffee. It's interesting. The more I kind of the more time, I don't actually spend a lot per year, but the more time over year that I spend going to Honduras, I learn more and more about that whole side of green buying, importing, exporting. Even though I've played in that world for a long time, it's still, there's a lot to that side of the industry in general. Yeah. How does it all work together? What are all these countries doing? They're all different. They all participate differently. It's fun. It also makes sense why we have people who live squarely in that place that have jobs for sure. For sure. It's a different world.
Yeah.
Varieties are also very interesting. I wonder about that across the board. I've heard of people trying to figure out how to, they talk about heirloom varietals in Ethiopia. And I was talking with my pal about this, but people are they just haven't spent the time separating it, right? So there's they are identified varieties on these farms if somebody had the time to go through and figure it out. But
How many are there, do you think?
well,
that's a great
I
question.
couldn't. A lot for sure. And there's a lot that I've never heard the names of that are, people know them, but they'll be. I mean, if you went in and you looked up varieties in Ethiopia, there's a bunch of names that I have not really heard before, or even kind of number associations too. I don't know. It's in Kenya, but the Ruru 11 is a thing, but over there. Anyways, they're starting to identify them. I wonder though about what would happen if you could split them all up and start finding what flavors are what, and that's a whole different world of. You're not going to ever get that because the infrastructure I don't think works well for that in Ethiopia currently. You'd have to have a pretty significant investment, but there is a lot of varieties that are just not cultivated and separated over there.
Right, you'd almost have to transplant them somewhere.
Exactly.
Yep. Separate, identify. separate, and then start a new plot with just that variety.
Take a bunch of cherries from one tree or two that are the same and just like go put them somewhere over years.
Geisha all over the world now.
Exactly. And you might find yourself some bangers. I mean, I know they do that. That's where I'm sure, like, I don't know where, if did they create Ombligon or whatever that one is?
Oh, no, in Colombia?
Yeah, or did that just happen mutation wise?
I think they,
or did somebody steal it from another country and sneak it over?
And then change the name?
Maybe. I mean,
or
create the name.
4 turtles who happened on a can of green slime.
Oh, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael.
I don't know. There's so many new ones, like Whoosh Whoosh. That's a new
Whoosh
one.
Whoosh.
But that one's
That
a single
like 5 years ago.
That's in Ethiopia.
Yeah,
That's one of the ones they
you can
separated.
see
So
where
that'd be
it's
like
coming
in this
from.
category is we found the Whoosh Whoosh.
Yeah.
And now we're putting it in places.
It's a rare Arabic. Yeah. You didn't understand that?
Dude, that's
your
a different
problem.
kind of Spanish you're speaking right there.
Exactly. Rare Arabica varieties. The exact origin of obligons are unknown. Currently, obligons only grow in Huila, Colombia.
Unless they change the name and they're like, we snuck this one right out of dot, the birthplace. How many different varieties are from Ethiopia?
100.
We got this thing running.
One other side bet.
This is on like a full like death
estimated
spiral.
6,000
It started
to 10,000
with
is the estimate.
10, 11. We're at 2 minutes. It's still at 1770.
I want to know
crazy.
a little bit more about how you came up with the number, our cap, like our budget for this.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
That number came from the historical data of previous lots that we've bought in that fit. So if we would have bought in this coffee, it would go in one of our offerings that we call the reserve program. So this reserve program, coffees that are from varieties that are exotic, geishas, SL28s, Javas, processes that are unique. Natural also includes, because sometimes in a natural you get a really exciting lot, lots of profiles that are different. So the processing outside of washed, and then washed in honeys, specific naturals, and then a coffee recognition, whether it's a barista winning championships, whether it's winning Cup of Excellence, whether it's other things that are known in the specialty community to say this is a great coffee. And that reserve was created to excite our team of like, hey, this is a really good caliber coffee outside of what we already deem wonderful. Great thing to just open your mind to. The other one is for guests as well, the people that are really interactive with us and really want to dive deep into a certain coffee or explore something on the higher end. Just come on in and have a little reserve coffee. And so based on those, which we've had Ecuador Juan Peña. We will be having a Whoosh Whoosh Natural coming up, and then we have a Geisha Natural coming up. And so based on the coffees we've done in the past, we've only moved through a certain amount without having it on our menu for 6 months, because no one wants a coffee on their menu for 6 months, at least not us. And so we can only buy so much. And once coffees start going at a higher price, the amount of people that want to buy it become less, and that becomes a less. So based on how much we can move through at an appropriate time, $10 was our comfortable budget. $12 was me pushing. I was like, hey, Chuck, 12? Sure. Okay, yes. And then obviously depends on what. So
I said 15, and then that was immediately struck down. I'm just like, why do you ask me if you're not going to care what I say?
So we got a nice 12. And then...
And my number is not rooted in reality at all. My number comes from you wanted to use that coffee in competition.
Yeah.
And when it comes to things like that,
let's go.
My gut feeling is always just spend the money.
Yeah.
Which it's not a great business strategy to, build a menu year over year or anything, but for a one-time purchase of a relatively small amount of coffee, I'm just looking at the delta between, $15 and 10 or 12 what the ideal was, and it's not insane. So I'm just like, let's get it. I mean, we wouldn't have got it anyway.
It's 70.
we're bit out either way. And then how many reserve coffees are we launching a year? What's the cycle on those?
4 coffees, one every quarter.
One every quarter.
Yes.
And how are you curating all of those? Like, how does your buying plan for those work?
Some come naturally, some come based before my time, that just historically have been a special coffee that we want to highlight outside of the normal offerings.
Like, give an example of one
Juan
of those.
Peña is one of them. He's the one that even before my time, it was a relationship that you guys founded through Todd as well.
Who, sorry?
Todd
Juan
works
Peña.
with Juan
Oh, yeah,
Peña's
Juan Peña.
Coffee
Uh-huh.
at La Papaya. And so that has consistently been on our menu. Another fun favorite was Benjamin's Geisha. And so he's one cup of excellence. He's also well known in the community of Honduras. So that was another best friend. And so right now we currently have Ecuador on our menu. It just got off. But the next one is going to be a Geisha Natural from El Salvador. And that one's exciting for its profile. We found something that hits those blue, red, and purple fruit notes on a flavor coffee without it being so funky and fruity. And the geisha brings a nice clarity and complexity. And so we're excited to share that with the team because I don't think we've had geisha naturals on our menu before.
A long time ago.
Long time
Yeah.
ago.
Long time ago.
Bringing it back.
Graciano Cruz. We had some
yum.
natural geisha.
Yeah.
Year one.
Delightful.
What was the reason you guys sourced it? Just because it was delightful, or
I used it in a barista competition.
yeah,
One
That's
of
why we
his.
sourced Baca.
Delicious
But we've
coffee.
known Graciano for a long time.
Yeah.
And he was kind of a champion of. So he had this whole movement of teaching producers in areas that traditionally do wash coffees how to do naturally processed coffees to reduce water waste, because wash processed coffee generates a lot of runoff and can be, have negative effects on the ecosystem, the environment that's around there. You get like water running off into streams, animals drinking it. It's, overall not the most awesome thing if it's not properly taken care of. So he was on this tear of teaching people to do naturals in a way that was clean, delicious. And I thought that was cool. I cupped one of his coffees at a cupping back in the day. I wasn't going to compete. And I was like, ooh, I'll compete if I could use this coffee.
Yeah.
And it was expensive coffee. Like
yeah.
this was, it's like.
Did he decide that price, or did you work with the importer exporter?
He knew. So he was at the cupping.
Yeah.
We were all in the room together, and he knew what he was going to sell the coffee for. And we ended up working a deal where basically gave it to us for about, I think, half price.
Yeah.
In exchange for just kind of getting it on stage, basically.
Yeah.
Because my whole performance was just based around his story and what he's trying to do for the coffee industry and putting his coffee on the pedestal. So I think it went really well. I didn't win, but I got third in the U.S., so it was pretty solid. And then ever since then, we just had he's just a good dude, and he's really fun to be around. He's exciting. He's a personality in the same way that Benjamin is a personality. People know who he is. You would never have a bad time when you're hanging out with Graciano. It's just almost impossible. So when we were first opening,
I'll buy the coffee.
when we were first opening and we were roasting
Sold.
coffee at Dune,
It's more than $12 a pound.
Oh, I
we
Almost
hit him
all
up
of it.
and it was just like, hey, you got any, such a small, we bought like 2 bags maybe.
Yeah.
Like he got more, and it wasn't the exact same that I used, but it was still natural geisha. And it was really
Very
interesting
yummy.
because I don't think I had roasted anything like that, and it was a little finicky.
Oh, yeah.
Challenging.
So we're going to get 77 pounds of it. Small green lots. 77 pounds green.
That's basically what, 3 batches of coffee.
2 numbers of
So
completion.
something Johnson's going to work on with Jared is
Yeah, we
doing
are.
10-pound batches in Little Frankie's.
Finally, dude, let's
Little
go,
Frank.
dude. Little Frankie's, little
Frank,
Smokies.
Little Smoky. Oh, look at Little Smoky involved. Ooh.
Do you guys want to hear the list of current found varieties in Ethiopia? Because it's quite a bit more than I expected.
Oh.
How many are there?
20.
I'm gonna say it fast and we'll go
42.
through it. Harar, Yirgacheffe, Jima, Lakemti, Sidamo, Agaro, Muji, Walega, Melka, Longberry Harar, Haru, Gera, Metu, Awada, Wanago, Machara, Alge, Chiochi 50 S6, Dale, Abyssinia, Gawe, Milko CH2, Ababuna, Tegu, Rambug, Tafarikela, Dega, Enaria, Dilla says go, just Dilla though. Jimby, USDA 762,
What?
the only one allowed in America now apparently. Just kidding. Barbuk Sudan, Rume Sudan, and then there's also Catamores, Typica's Whoosh Whoosh, the ones that are kind of Bourbones and things that were brought over there.
For bone.
Marcellesa
Marcellus Wallace.
Marcellesa,
Holy smokes, guys.
in Catigua.
That's 42. And also, that's 42 varieties.
Mother
Unless
of
you guys
Moses.
There-
I couldn't
oh,
count. I was reading.
There was 20 seconds left on the clock, and I was like, is it time? Is
No,
it
it's not
count?
time.
Would I have one?
It is time to
1770.
stop this recording, though. And I just
Maybe.
want to thank everybody for listening.
As we break this down for you, know that it was worth it for you to tune in today, no matter how you feel right now. Okay? We have amazing coffees to buy. If we ever got a COE, you should buy it from us too. Otherwise, today's just been pure banter, pure entertainment. Hope we took care of your boredom today.
Hey, 1770, would I win?
Hey everyone, that's the podcast for the week. Thanks so much for listening. If you heard something that inspired you, or if you heard something that gave you more questions than answers, send us an email to podcast@catandcloud.com. And if you're looking to know more about us, then head to our website at catandcloud.com, where you can find everything we have to offer. A great place to start would be The Answer, our house coffee that's right for any occasion. Or the Best Friends Blend, a coffee that tastes just as good as the good it does by donating $1 per pound back to our partnering producers. Also, if you're feeling extra friendly, connect with us in the usual places, like YouTube, Instagram, pretty much everywhere that's hip. All right, that's it. Thanks for being awesome, everyone, and we'll be back next week.